we're the Hebrew Israelites, so we come out to prophesy the downfall of this kingdom and wake up our people.
That's right.
Let them come out of darkness. But before we start, we're going to glorify our Heavenly Father, and we're going to say, Rakatai
Hawa, Rakatai Shai, Rakatai Hawa, Rakatai Shai, Emmanuel, Shalom.
Wham Yasharala.
Wham Yasharala.
Wham Yasharala.
Wham Yasharala.
Because what's going on in the world, I read an article the other day saying there's famine going to come, and Ukraine has got the world grain, and because of the things that's going on in Russia, there's not going to be no food shortly for 2 years, even if the war stopped. So they're going to bring this in, and the Lord said there was going to be famine.
Right.
And a lot of people's going to dead off in that time.
Ezekiel chapter 7 verse 15. The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within.
And the what?
And the pestilence and the famine within.
So we've seen the pestilence already. Them say corona gone, and it's still here. Them say monkeypox is here, that's the pestilence.
Right.
And now they're saying the famine. The Lord has prophesied these things from a long time.
That's right.
And we're waking up the people and telling them that we saw it coming, because we're the watchmen. We watch out and we see the things on the news. And we match it up with the prophecies from reading the scriptures. Read on.
He that is in the field shall die with the sword.
Shall what?
He that is in the field shall die with the sword.
Right, so you're going to dead with the sword if you're in the field. Famine, pestilence is all coming to this place.
Huge.
And it's been brought up on the TV, what we see every day. But it fly over everybody's head. They're still partying. They're still going out. Carnival's coming up. They're going to be there like nothing's going on. But famine's going to be coming. They're going to be eating their children. This is how dire straits it's going to be. But everybody's got time to be laughing and joking the same way. We ain't got time for that. Our time is to wake up the people and let them see what's going on for real.
And he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him.
What?
And he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him.
What do you think these scriptures are just write down for fun? It's not here for fun, it's to let you know. It said famine and pestilence is coming to the city. Ain't London a city? Ain't Newcastle a city? Read on.
But they that escape of them shall escape and shall be on the mountains like doves of the valley.
Right, so there's some of us that's going to escape that. Those are the people that's out here doing the Lord's will, not doing our own thing. Read that from the top again. Read that from the top.
Ezekiel chapter 7.
Israel's not here, read it slow for them.
Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 16. But they that escape of them shall escape and shall be on the mountains like doves of the valleys. All of them mounted, all of them mourning, every one for his iniquity.
Right. So there's a lot of people going to be mourning for the sins that they've committed. And when they see it coming, that's when they're going to be bawling out for the Lord. And so I see them man they out on the road, and I should have took heed. I should have listened to what they were saying. And go home and look in the scriptures and see if it's right. But instead of you walk on and you want to cuss us up like it's something that we're doing wrong. We're warning the people.
Right.
We're blowing the trumpet. We're shaking the hand. Read on.
Verse 17. All hands shall be feeble, and all knees shall be weak as water.
Right. So you're going to be feeble when the famine comes. And your knees are going to be feeble. And everything weak. Because you ain't going to be able to eat. You're going to be looking on your children and seeing chicken. You're going to be looking on your children and seeing a big piece of lamb. Read on.
All we shall be weak as water.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 14, and verse 13. Son of man, when the land sinneth against me by trespassing grievously, then will I stretch out my hand upon it, and I will thereof.
Right. So the land is committing iniquity. Everybody out here sinning, doing their own thing, and thinking it's right in their eyes. And so it's going to bring wickedness and famine on the land. Read on.
And will send famine upon it.
And send what?
And will
Send famine upon it.
There's so many scriptures that saying he's going to send famine. But not this fly over everybody's head. The Lord don't make these things be known unless it's going to happen. So I don't know what everybody's happy about. That's a horrible way to die, not having food, looking at your children and contemplating whether you're going to eat them. That's madness. How can you be happy in them times? Read on.
And will cut off man and beast from it.
And we'll cut off what?
Man and beast from it.
So it's going to cut off man and beast. Even the animals are going to die that can feed you because they're not going to be able to eat either. They're going to eat up everything and you ain't going to be able to give them nothing to eat because you want to eat. You're going to start eating grass. That's what it is.
These three men, Noah, Daniel, and Jude.
This is the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 21 and verse 1. Then there was a famine in the days of David.
What?
Then there was a famine in the days of David.
There's always been famines throughout the time. So there's been famine back from the times of David. That's written. So what make you feel say there's not going to be famine again? Well, you think the Lord's just finished with famine? No. He's brought it plenty of times before. And people have dead, eating their children. Scriptures are written for our learning to realize that we must turn away from our wickedness and don't let the things that happened to David in past times happen to us. But we don't read the scriptures so we wouldn't know.
Right.
Read on.
3 years, year after year, and David inquired of the Lord. And the Lord answered, It is for Saul and for his bloody house.
You see, them famine day was for Saul and his bloody house. But he done wickedness and famine came because of Saul. So what make you think Saul was our people and he got famine? So what you think it's going to do to the rest of the nation then if it could be with us? It's going to be detrimental. But everybody's walking up and down, sun come out, everybody think it's all right, looking forward to summer. We're going to look forward to famine.
Right.
That's what's coming. There's not going to be no more happiness. You're going to be hungry. People's going to be stampeding, robbing you in your house for your food. A tin of baked bean, people will kill you for it.
Teach.
Read on.
Because he slew the Gibeonites.
Right.
It's the book of Job, chapter 1 and verse 16. Is not the meat cut off before our eyes?
Is it what?
Is not the meat cut off before our eyes?
Read on. So,
Yea, joy and gladness from our house of Yahweh.
right, so the meat is going to be cut off before our eyes. They're telling you that if Russia stopped the war today, because of what's been happening, there's going to be a famine still. So if they be happy and say, you know what, let's come back together and start trading. Because of the stoppage, it's coming. They said it's 2 years. And just now, in David's time, it was for many years. So it's coming.
That's right.
But nobody don't believe us because they think that we're men out here dressed up, chatting a bag of rubbish and we're madman. Well, let me stay madman because we know what's going on and you don't. But we're waking you up and there's still time to come back to the Heavenly Father. But no one ain't doing that, but we will do it. Read on.
The sea is written under their clothes. The gardeners are laid desolate. The barns are broken down.
Right,
corn
the
is
gardeners
withered.
are laid desolate. You ain't going to be planting nothing. Nothing won't be growing. Everything's going to mash up. Where you going to get the seed and the grain from to plant? That's why you think the Lord has targeted those places. Because those are the places where he can bring famine on a multitude of people. But people ain't watching what's going on. They're just watching the news and turn it over to EastEnders. Turn it over to something else because they don't want to hear it. They're fed up of hearing Corona. They want happy times. happy time ain't coming. That's what you don't understand.
That's right.
It's pure famine and destruction and back-to-back pestilence. You get a little respite, then they tell you about monkeypox. You don't even get respite from that, and they're talking about famine.
Teach, brother, teach.
Come on, man.
That's right.
People have to wake up and smell the so-called coffee, man.
Right.
What did I tell you? Don't get the joke.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 37, verse 19. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time.
What?
They shall not be ashamed in the evil time.
Right.
And in the days of famine, they shall be satisfied.
Right. So we're not going to be ashamed. It said in the time of famine, the Israelites who's keeping the Lord's charge shall not be ashamed, and we shall be satisfied.
Good.
So when everybody's running around stampeding, we're going to make sure that we're catered for. Because we're the only ones doing the charge of the Heavenly Father. No one don't want to listen. But you're going to listen when the time comes. You're going to be pleading and bawling and wailing and say, where am I going to deserve this?
That's
Because
right.
they're wickedness, man.
Verse 20. But the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Lord shall be as the fat of lambs.
Right. Shall be as the fat of lambs. So you're going to be consuming smoke, but you're going to be looking at people and seeing lambs. That's what's going to happen.
They shall be consumed into smoke. Shall they consume the way?
Right, you should be consumed into smoke. That could be double fold. That means you might be burning people to eat them.
That's right.
That's what you don't understand. But people think, no, it said back in the time there was cannibalism back then. Cutting off an arm and eating the arm. That's how dire straits it's going to be out here. It's not a joke, man. I don't see how come people's walking up and down, happy in this place and comfortable. The Lord said this ain't our rest, man. Read on.
21. The wicked borrow and pay not the gain, but the righteous show it mercy and give it.
Right. The Lord is going to show the righteous mercy, man.
That's
He's
right.
going to give us mercy because we was the one that was out here week in, week out, snow, rain, no matter what the weather, we're out here waking up our people.
That's right.
Read on.
Verse 22. For such as be blessed of him shall inherit the earth.
Right. So when all is said and done, we shall inherit the earth. That was promised to us from the foundation of it.
Teach.
Read on.
And they that be cursed of him shall be cut off.
Right. So you're going to be cut off. And some is going to inherit the earth. But the ones that is being cut off, what do they think that means? You're going to be cut off from your inheritance, man. When you get a house and you was horrible to your parents, them cut you off. You're not getting no inheritance. They give it to somebody else who was dealing with the mother when they were sick. So the Lord are going to cut you off same way.
God.
You're not getting no inheritance.
The steps of the good man are ordered by the Lord.
The steps of a good man is ordered by the Lord. What do you think make us come out here today? The Lord ordered our steps out here.
That's right.
And that's why we're here. Read on.
And he delighted in his way.
And he delights that we're out here.
That's right.
He's happy that we're out here.
Right.
We love our people, man. So we're not out here for nothing. The Lord love us when we're out here.
Right.
Read on.
Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down.
Right, so sometimes we fall, but we have to get up and dust off ourselves, and the Lord will raise us back up again. We shan't be utterly cast down, because He remembers that we was the one getting up every Sabbath and making our way out here. No matter where we are, we're there. Read on.
For the Lord upholdeth him with his hands.
Right, for the Lord upholds us with His hands.
Jeremiah chapter 29 and verse 18. And I will persecute them with the sword.
And what?
Persecute them with the sword.
You see, there's going to be a lot of killing out here. He's going to persecute them with the sword. Read on.
With the famine.
And with the what?
With the
With
famine.
It's bare famine is going on.
And with the pestilence.
And with the pestilence, we just saw that. When locusts and everything, a while back, we saw the locusts eating up all the vegetation.
Right.
That can cause famine too.
Right.
Read on.
I will deliver them to be removed
Jeremiah.
to all the kingdoms of the earth.
And you will what?
I will deliver them to be removed to all the kingdoms of the earth.
Right, and He delivered us to be removed to all kingdoms of the earth. When we do wickedness, and that's why we're scattered, because we never listen. And we're out here telling the people, and they're still not listening either. Even though there's record of time past what happened to our people when we don't listen.
Right.
But you think the Lord stop punishment? People get punished every day.
That's right.
When somebody dead, it's the Lord doing it.
Right.
So people's getting punished continually
Right.
because they're still not listening.
Let me say what it is. This is the book of Job, chapter 34, verse 29. And it said, when ye have given quietness, who then can make trouble?
Right.
And when he hid his face, who then can behold him?
You see?
Whether it be done against a nation or against a man only.
Right, so that's what he said. He brought famine for Saul,
Right.
for the wickedness Saul done. So he done bag of famine for one man. So he can bring it for one man or for a nation.
Right.
I mean the whole nation suffer. For
That's
one man.
right.
You think our Lord is a jokey man? He's not joking. When he talk, you better believe it's coming to pass.
That's right.
This is Jeremiah chapter 52 verse 6. And in the 4th month, in the 9th day of the month, the famine was sore in the city, so that there was no bread for the people of the land.
That there was no bread for the people of the land. So there's been plenty famine. I don't know why people think famine is finished. But there's famine throughout the whole scriptures, even in Revelation. So that means it's continued right through.
That's right.
But no one's waking up to say, how can we stop this? What can we do? You don't even ask.
Verse 7. Then the city was broken up, and all the men of war fled and went forth out of the city by night by the way of the gate between the two walls, which was by the king's garden. Now the Chaldeans were by the city round about, and they went by the way of the plain. For the army of the Chaldeans pursued after the king and overtook Zedekiah in the plains of Jericho, and all his army was scattered from him.
Book of Job, chapter 5, verse 20. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and his war from the power of the sword.
Right, you see, in famine, he shall redeem thee from death.
That's
So
right.
there's going to be famine here, and we just have to keep doing the charge, and we know say it's going to provide for us. And we
right.
believe in that. That's why we don't need to be running down, storing up stuff.
That's
you know,
right.
that when we put our trust in the Lord, I hear people say, oh, I'm going to store up things. The Lord might make you store that up for a man to come in, one of us, and take your food.
That's
Come.
right.
That's what he might do. We're trusting in him. We don't have to do that. You go on, pull up your fridge, and we will come and take it. I love sis. You alright? Have you heard about the Israelites? Where you from, sis? Jamaica. So that would make you an Israelite. Where your father? Your father from there?
I am from Jamaica.
And it's your father as well?
Yeah.
Okay, that will make you, that goes by the seed of your father. So what we're out here doing is waking up our people who Israelites to let them know that famine is coming and pestilence has already come, like the corona. And a while back the locusts was eating up the vegetation. So we're out here waking up the Israelites and telling them to come back to their heritage. And there's things that we must do for the Heavenly Father to give us grace and mercy.
Numbers 1 and verse
Why you
18.
don't get toilet paper?
And they,
Come here, man. Come here.
and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers. By the house of their fathers.
So everything goes by this. Where your father come from, that's what you are. So the reason why we ask that is because some of us, some parents, one parent is from somewhere else, and another parent is like, say your father was European, you could be dark as hell, you could be a European, so there's no mixed race, that goes by the house of your father. So when we're out here waking up people, it's not about skin color, it's about who your father is and what your heritage is, because the Lord gave us a heritage. Let me Jeremiah 17. The Lord gave us a heritage, and when we step away from our heritage, which is the Bible, and all the commandments is in here.
Teach.
The instruction, this is the instruction book before we leave the planet Earth.
Right.
Things that we must do and mustn't do. How many laws do you, have you got church?
Kind of.
Right, well don't, stop go. But the church don't teach you right in there.
Kind of. It's all corruption. That's why I stop here. I need to hear what you have
Right,
to say.
right. Because it is corrupted, sis. It's been corrupted from the foundation of church.
That's right.
It's all corruption. So that's why I stop here to hear what you have to say.
Right, but that's a good thing. The Lord make us stop here. Get me Jeremiah 7.
Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4. And
Thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies.
What?
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies.
So it said the Lord, because we stepped away from our heritage, the Lord said he will cause us to serve our enemies. So when you go to work, who do you work for, sis?
You work for the boss.
And who are the boss?
Well, the one who own the company.
Yeah, what him look like?
It depends if it's a white man or a black man.
Yeah, but I'm saying, generally,
It always be a white.
right, and they own all the stores.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like. Carry on.
I will cause thee to
Serve
serve
thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
Because we don't know this place. Because when we went into slavery, they took us from the west coast of Africa and bring us here. So we don't know this place. And he said he's going to cause us to serve our enemy in a land which he knows us not. But we don't know here. We don't know this language. We were speaking a different language before we came here. And when they took us to so-called Jamaica, because we're not supposed to claim Jamaica, because Jamaica just means wood and water. And we're not wood and water. We're better than that. The Lord told us, I mean, Deuteronomy 7 and 6, the Lord told us that we're better than everybody. And that's why he said that we shouldn't be following their ways.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
He said, for thou art an holy people. Holy means separate.
That's right.
It's only us can be holy. Because he said, we are a holy people, separated from the rest of people. Read on.
The Lord thy God hath chosen
Lord God has chosen us to be a special people unto himself. The same.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
What about equality?
Above
All people above the face of the
So
earth.
he said we're above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So why are we trying to mix up people with people we're above? You get me? So we shouldn't be trying to follow their ways. He said don't choose none of their ways. He said if you love the things in this world, the love of the Father in you. So that's what we're trying to wake up our people. Come back to your heritage. Let me Isaiah 1. That's why we're trying to wake up our people, tell them to come back, because once the electors see, we're going to leave out of this place and destruction is coming, World War III is coming, and famine and pestilence is coming on its way.
Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knows his owner.
So ox is a dumb animal, and the Lord said the ox knows his owner. Read on.
And the ass is master's grief.
And then a dumb animal. He's saying the ass knows his master's grief. So if you drop him off, I can find him where he walked. Read on.
But Israel
Does not know.
But who?
But Israel does not know.
The Lord called us Israel. That's why we're the Israelites. Our forefathers is Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob is Israel. So that's why we're called the Israelites. So he said, but Israel does not know and what.
My people does not consider.
They don't even consider them Israelites and that they're the best people on the planet. And then we're not supposed to be choosing none of their ways. We're supposed to serve the Heavenly Father and put us back on top. Where we're supposed to, the world was made for our sake, get me that. The whole world was made for the Israelites' sake.
That's right.
Anywhere you put your foot belong to you, sis.
Love.
Get me, 6
You know? After street,
So that can say,
after street, they're doing the same. They're fighting the Israelites. They say the same thing that they're the Israelites. And they're fighting for the
said
right.
that?
No, they're in Axel Street doing the same thing like what you guys
oh,
doing.
in another country.
Here, in Axel Street.
Oh, they another camp.
Yeah, another camp.
So we're round it because he said,
Yeah.
once the four corner of the earth is broken up,
Yeah.
and we see the elect, we're coming out of it.
Yeah, they're in the Axel Street and they're in Wimbledon as well.
Right. I think we know them ones in Wimbledon. WFI, I think they
I don't know, but I saw them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They need to go back to the
But that's right again.
Ezra, chapter 7 and verse 10. And I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion, because for their sake I made the world.
For their sake, I may break the world.
For the Lord, for our sake, He made the world.
That's right.
So why are we on the bottom? That's what we got to ask ourselves. Why are we going through what we're going through? It's all because we didn't listen. The white man never come and put us in slavery, you know? And the Lord sent them, He said, I will cause you to serve your enemy. Get me? 28 and 15. The Lord made us go into slavery.
That's
Because
right.
the white man said, oh, let's go over them and get them. And when they said Africans sold Africans into slavery, African sold Israelites.
That's right.
Hold on there. Because we fled into West Africa, because we're not from there, we're from Jerusalem. So we fled into West Africa when the Romans was coming to persecute us. So we can mingle in there because the people them look like us. But the people of the land, which is Hamites, which is the true African them, they're the ones who round us up and gave us to the white man. So when they're telling you, oh, you sold yourself, we're not Africans.
It wasn't them.
No, they're not Africans. Don't you see that? We don't. They're trying to be us.
Yeah.
We don't try to be African.
And
So,
I think we are prophecies and prophets.
it's fine.
We are prophecies and
Right,
prophets.
get me first,
We
please.
literally that naturally.
Nice. Right.
Yeah, we are
We
that
are.
naturally.
That's how we are.
Yeah.
Look, read that.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the
So he
Lord,
said, if we would not listen to the voice of our God,
thy God, to observe all, to do all his commandments, he keep his shall come upon me.
All these what?
All these curses shall come upon thee.
So all these curses shall come upon thee. It's a curse to be working for people. Right, the Lord said he's going to bring these curses upon us. Read on.
And overtake thee.
Read on.
Curse shall be in the city,
So he said, curse shall thou be in the city.
and curse shall thou be in the field.
In the city, we don't live in the city. We always got the rubbish done. We don't own nothing. We might own a hairdresser or a barber or a little food shop. But where do we have to get our food from? Where do we have to get the products from? Everything that we get, we have to get it from them. Read on.
Curse shall be thy basket and thy store.
Right, so we're not going to have no stores.